Yo, what's up, anime fan? Welcome back to another weekly news on AnimeNerd, your otaku radar for all things anime, gaming, and geek culture. I'm your host, AnimeNerd, and whether you're team sub, team dub, or just team snack during anime, I got you covered. Let's dive into this week's lineup. But first, I gotta do it. You already know. Cue my intro.
It's my name, это мой манерей, no pain, no gain, иди нахуй Monday. Raise my name, ра-та-та, bang, заряжай, бляга, моя baby mother. It's my name, это мой манерей, no pain, no gain, иди нахуй Monday. Raise my name, ра-та-та, bang, заряжай, бляга, моя baby mother.
So first up on today's podcast, we got some heat coming your way this summer. So I want to give you guys some otaku news, just in case you guys want to know what's going on around the anime world, gaming world, geek culture world, just in general. So first up, we got Diamond Dragon Ball Z Kakarot DLC Daima Edition will be coming in out later on this month or later on this year. Real soon, honestly, I believe in June. Goku's going Chibi mode. The Diamond DLC is dropping this July, and let me just say, pint-sized Super Saiyan Goku packs a full power punch. Alright, look, if you guys seen the Diamond series, you already know what I'm talking about. It's going to be a great season, a great DLC. I mean, just to go play Goku on that. I'm kind of glad that they're still creating content for this game. Granted, they're still making you pay for it, even though this game been out for some years, but at least I know they're still backing and following for this series, so that's a plus on that one. Next up, you got the Jujutsu Kaisen Hidden Inventory Premature Death coming into theaters this July 17th. So make sure you mark your calendars for that one. If you read the manga, then you already know what's going to happen. What's up with it? I think this is going to be a pretty good movie to go watch, especially for me. I love watching anime movies in theaters and all that. Coming up next, I thought this was pretty interesting because I'm a huge Godzilla fan. So next up, Godzilla and Kong, or X-Con, Supernova is supposed to be coming out in 2027. It was just announced that the next MonsterVerse collusion course is coming in 2027, titled Supernova. No plot yet has been out yet, so definitely be on the lookout for that. But it's the hype alone is shaking up the city for sure. I can't wait for that. Now, the moment of truth, which you guys really want to know, coming up is Crunchyroll Anime Award coming out this month, actually May 25th. So who's taking home the anime of the year? Crunchyroll got their annual award show coming May 25th. So to me, I already did my votes. I'm definitely gonna be on the watch out and see who's gonna win that one. Like I said, anime of the year for me could be Solo Leveling, but it also can be, Kaiju number 8. So I have no clue, but I'm definitely already know what I can't wait to see, and that is who's gonna bring home the money. You already know, so I can't be mad about it. So we're about to see how it's gonna go. You gotta tell me if you guys are really excited about this type of things. Alright, so now the next part of my show, I want to go ahead and do my anime rant. You guys already know I am one person who can get pissed off about certain things, and today's rant is going to be dub versus sub. Alright, now everybody's always choosing which one is the best one, which one is superior one, and quite frankly, I don't give a effing. I don't care. I just don't care. Okay, like for me personally, I believe I like a good sub depending on the show. If I can't wait for that show, if it's a hype show, I'm definitely watching it sub because I can't wait for it dub. But I don't mind watching dub during what I'm doing. Now there's some people who think they're sub superiors and everything like that, who believe that they understand it because they watch sub, that they're the best, and you guys aren't real fans because you watch sub. I'm not even gonna lie. Back then, maybe in my beginning days of watching anime, I used to think maybe I was like that. Like, oh, if you watch sub, then you're the real friend compared to people who watch dub. But I realized that's kind of childish and kind of dumb. I mean, one, it doesn't matter how you watch the anime as long as you enjoy watching the anime. Now, for some people, like if I'm eating, I prefer watching it dub. Okay, I really do prefer watching it dub. It makes it a whole lot easier because then I can eat my food and not really have to focus too hard on what they're saying compared to sub, where because I don't speak the language, I don't understand what's going on. And if I'm eating my food, everything sounds a little crazy because I'm over here face down, knee deep in some food right now. You know what I'm saying? So it really doesn't matter between dub versus sub. Some people hate on the dub community because they think the voice acting doesn't match, and for some it doesn't, and for some it does. Me personally, I think most of them match their voice or have the idea of what I want to. Now, granted, the community is bigger than what it was back then, because back then they were used to being the same old voice actors doing certain animes, but now it's bigger and more diverse. So I guess it's a win-win in the dub community now. But back then, I could kind of see why people used to hate on it. But it doesn't really matter in my eyes. At the end of the day, enjoy your anime how you like it, because no one is better than the other, honestly, in my opinion. So take it. Now, benefits of sub though, I would say you can watch your anime sooner rather than later, because usually dub is like 3 episodes down, which is kind of annoying. I don't know why they just don't be 1 week down or something like that, or simulcast it if you can. I don't know, but that might be too much to ask for that one. But it doesn't really matter. You do you. But I want to ask though, which side are you on though? Are you team sub, team dub, or just team trying to get your grub on? Pretty much. That's all I have to say on that topic, because I can go on days talking about this. So there comes a point in time that everybody has that one anime that makes them turn into an anime fan. And on this segment of my podcast, I want to call it AnimeNerd Throwback. I want to, pay tribute to those anime that made me who I am today. So first, before I get into it, I'm going to go ahead and play the intro of the one anime that made me who I am today. So real quick, you guys, just enjoy this smooth opening from this one anime. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Beyblade is my anime throwback for this month, or this week, for instance. Whenever I do a next podcast, I'll give you guys another one, or a recommendation of what I want you guys to watch. But Beyblade, as a child, I ain't gonna lie, that thing had me in a tight grip, you guys. Y'all understand, battling with my little brother, and we counted down 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Oh man, we were out there literally swearing we was doing battles all day long. We would settle arguments with the Beyblade. And Beyblade, you just acting like you're in the seeing what you see in the anime, think you can summon out a bit beast, think you're the best of the best, everything like that. Just watching these spinning top go around and around and attack definitely strike a chord in my childhood memory. But the reason why I'm choosing Beyblade though, the simple fact was I enjoyed that series. Now, granted, you guys might be a little too old, but the OG Beyblade is where it was at the time when growing up. I know there's different variation of Beyblade now, and to me, if you ask me honestly, I don't think Beyblade hit its peak since the OG. And then some might say, depending on how old you guys are, you might say that the Metal series was the best ones and stuff like that. But me personally, I think Beyblade went down the hill after the original series. And it's not knocking those ones, but that's just me, because as you get older, you kind of tend to stray away from those things. But for nostalgia purpose, the OG Beyblade hits every single time and can do no wrong in my eyes. For the reason being that, one, it's the one thing that got me into anime. Two, the storylines were great at the time. Three, it's just Beyblade. The characters were much cooler to me than it was in the newer series. You know, you got Tyson, Kai, Ray, and Max. Each of them bit beasts were cool. Tyson had Dragoon, Kai has Dronzer, Ray has Drigger, and Max has Triceal. I remember them all vividly. This is the one show that I don't even have to do research on to remember how it went, and I could still spit it out to this day. Season 1 was great. Season 2 was good, man. I ain't gonna lie. The best part of Season 2 was Cyber, Bit Beast, Triceal versus Max. There's a certain song they used to play in the background because Beyblade had that soundtrack. The old Beyblade, not the newer ones. I don't know if they still have their own soundtrack, but Beyblade back then had them soundtracks. I'm pretty sure you guys hear a little bit on the background that I'm playing right now. But I'm just telling you guys, if you have kids, if you don't want to watch it yourself, you don't gotta watch it yourself. But definitely will recommend your kids watching it because your kids will definitely enjoy it, and they might be asking you for an OG Beyblade. I'm just saying, that's just me though, because you know, when I have a kid, they're definitely watching it. I don't care. They're like, Dad, because my dad made me watch his show Voltron, and I know that passed it down. I want to pass out on the show for my kid that I want to watch, and it would be Beyblade, 100%. You can't go wrong with Max, Ray, and all them whipping behind Team Blade Breakers. I don't know. I might need to create me a shirt with Team Blade Breakers on the back, just for old time's sake. I'm pretty sure there's some fans out there who probably would enjoy it as well. Alright, to wrap up this anime podcast, or my podcast, I have one thing I want to do to you guys, which is listener question. This one is a new segment as well, where I have my friends or listeners ask me questions that they want answered, and I will actually ask you guys that same question. So today's listener question is, how's anime in 2025 so far? So right now, honestly, 2025 came out swinging. They have from tearjerker to high octane returns like Bleach. Honestly, it's shaping out to be a great year. One thing I want to highlight in 2025 is pretty much To Be Hero X. Now, if you guys haven't watched that series yet, honestly, you guys should definitely check it out. Now, the style kind of remind me of like a certain show from Jet, like Get Ed. Now, it goes from like 3D to 2D, and that animation, I honestly was thought when I first saw it, I'm like, oh, okay, what is this? But honestly, this animation is really good when it comes to this series. I really enjoy it. There's a lot of cliffhangers, a lot of excitement, a lot of everything in this series that I personally enjoy. I don't want to give it away too much. So like some of the things that I got from that series is pretty much there's heroes, and their strength and their rank in the hero ranking is compared to whether they're like or how much they are trusted by the hero. So pretty much in the opposite, to be the top hero, you got to be able to be loved by everybody, and then obviously if the less people like you, the weaker you are. So a normal person can be a superhero technically. The series definitely, I'm brand new to the series, so I don't know nothing about it. One of the character name is Lin Ling. Yeah, definitely a pretty good series for that. Now, I would have to say though, what's pretty interesting, what makes me interesting is everybody want to be this guy X, Hero X, but I have yet to see him, but he's in the opening and exit of the anime, so it's like I'm wondering when will he eventually show. But other than that, that's part of my main reason why I believe 2025 anime is coming out swinging, because also you have Bleach. Solo Leveling was in the very beginning. Fire Force just came back. We have also later on this year Kaiju number 8 is coming back and everything like that. So it's I really think 2025 is gonna be one of those years that's gonna be them heavy hitters, and yeah, I think for sure we're in for a treat this year. So you guys definitely buckle up. I think the next year anime list 2026 when you have to vote, or anime Crunchyroll 2026 World War show will be definitely harder for sure. But I'm just gonna say this right now, my best new anime for 2025 will probably be To Be Hero X, if they label that as an anime. But until next time, it's always been a blast talking to you guys as always. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. Until next time, it's been your boy. I'm your host, Anime Nerd. Peace.